What's going on, everybody? Was having a great day, great night, wherever you're watching this from. Really quick, one of the main things a lot of us struggle with is the illusion. That illusion is when we're not with our significant other, the struggles, the insecurities, the things that we still deal with from time to time can become a little bit hard to deal with. And the reason being is because of the things that we have seen, these illusions that we have seen when it came to others, when it came to friends that we know that step outside of their marriage or the relationship, when it's come to the work environment, the people that we know that has a wedding band on, but of course, they're still getting together after work. These are the things that we struggle with. Our jobs require for us to be away from the house. And it's sad to say, you'll be talking to your significant other and she'll be laying up with her new boo or her side piece or his side piece, whatever you want to call it. These are the illusions that are created within our minds. And the reason being is because this is what we have seen. So the insecurities that you bring into your current relationship, they're not built overnight. They're pretty much built from the things that you have seen, your experiences, the letdowns, the things you found out in your previous relationships, the things that you had to struggle with even within your own self, the demons that you had to struggle with. It creates these insecurities. And as much as you trust the person that you're with, you still have trust issues. You still have insecurities. Now, I know a lot of you all are going to say this one thing. Well, if you're that insecure, you shouldn't be in a relationship. You're always going to have these insecurities. It doesn't matter how much you trust the individual. There are just going to be things that arise that makes you in the back of your mind say, well, you know the old saying, if they don't know, what they don't know is not going to hurt them. And of course, there are just certain things that you're not going to know about the person you're with. And it's just the way life is. So how do you deal with these insecurities? How do you deal with these fears? How do you deal with the struggles that you have in your relationship? Well, of course, that bond is going to have to be built. And it's not going to happen overnight. Might not even happen within a year. But as the relationship continues to move forward and you start to see growth, you're going to be able to trust them more and more. But I really feel more than anything else, the person that you're with, they have to earn that trust. They have to earn your trust. You have to earn their trust. And the way that you do that is you talk about all these insecurities. You talk about all these struggles. You talk about what you have seen. Because all of us have had friends that we've known of that was happily married and still stepping outside their marriage and their relationship. And they can't even tell you why they do it. But they're doing it because there's something missing on the inside of them. There was a lack of something. And most of the time, it's not even the person they're with. It's really just the things that they're struggling with and they're dealing with within themselves. So this is how the insecurities, this is how the things that people deal with within the relationships starts to evolve. They start to manifest. And it's unfair, but it just happens. So you go into a relationship, you go into a marriage, and you're dealing with these things. And it's unfair to not only yourself, but it's unfair to the person that you're with. Now, I've talked to a lot of people that are dealing with these same exact traits. They are stepping outside of their marriage, and they've been doing this for a very long time. And it's not that their wife is not perfect or their husband's not perfect. It's just that they are missing something. They're lacking something that they cannot get a hold of. And it's sad to say, they have to get help. They have to get help for the things they're struggling with. They have to get help for the things that they want to see change, because it's not going to happen overnight. And in order for things to get better within their life, they're going to have to be honest with themselves. And in order for things to change, they're going to have to start changing their habits and start cutting off. You know, it's sad to say, the insecurities, the addictions, the things that we struggle with, it's like a drug. And in order for that to happen, it starts with you. going to start with things that you have to change within yourself, the challenges, and the uphill battle. So I want you all to think about that. Last but not least, always remember this one moment of your life, God is bigger than this moment. And that's the reason why we got to continue to press. Have a blessed and wonderful day.